Do you want to radically improve your pickleball marketing to attract more students for your product, for your service, whatever you're doing in pickleball? If that's the case, you must understand the levels of awareness. So this was first brought up in a book called Breakthrough Advertising. If you're in the marketing world, you will know about this book. But essentially, there's these different levels of awareness. And as I'm going through this, I want you to think about your journey in pickleball, of just becoming aware of it and the distance between that and then you, for example, getting addicted to pickleball. So first of all, let's look at the unaware stage, and then we'll go back to the sheet and I'll share with you some examples with beginners coming into pickleball, which is obviously a great market. So in the unaware stage, it says here, they're unaware of their desire to solve the problem, or they honestly won't admit it. Now, a lot of people start pickleball, as an example, because they want to lose weight, they want to get fit. But maybe they're not even aware that pickleball is a solution for that. So there's different language and there's different angles of marketing that you need to position. And what I'm seeing a lot in the pickleball space with advertising, with social posts, is the same kind of generic messaging. For example, pickleball beginner lessons and this type of stuff. But that's only addressing the most aware stage, which I'll come on to in a second. Now, in the problem aware stage, they know they have a problem to solve. Let's use, for example, weight loss, right? But aren't aware of any specific solutions. So now they know that pickleball will help them, but they don't know where to go for it. Now, solution aware, they know that there is a solution to their problem, but they don't know of any specific products to solve it, okay? The next one, product aware. They know that your product exists, but aren't completely aware of all that it does, or aren't convinced of how well it does it. This is where, for example, testimonials come in, which are really important. So, for example, if you run a club, they know that your club exists, but is it the best one for me? And that is where getting into the specifics is really going to help. Then most aware. They know of your product and what it does, but just haven't gotten around to purchasing it yet. So this is where you'll see a lot of ads. You'll see a lot of ads, for example, a specific offer, and that is tailoring to that person that's kind of ready to go, but maybe they've got some things happening behind the scenes in their life, and they just haven't hit that button. They just haven't reached out, okay? So I would predict that many of you watching this video fall into the category of your marketing is marketing to the most aware stage. So the problem with that is that you're only going to get a certain segment, but when you start marketing to the different stages, you're going to build up a bigger marketing funnel and then be able to nurture and build that relationship and move people closer towards coming in and wanting your product and service. And so actually, and the takeaway that I want you to get from this video is that the earlier you can start marketing to that target demographic, the more likely that they're going to choose your product or service. So for example, in the example of a pickleball bag, okay, typically the cycle of buying a pickleball bag is going to be when you've already bought a paddle. You're already playing the game, and typically someone doesn't buy a pickleball bag when they're not in the stage of knowing whether pickleball is going to be something that they're going to continue to do. They're not going to make that investment. So what you want to do is start to actually position yourself with a marketing funnel that really builds up trust with beginners. And then as they're going through their journey, your bag makes sense because you marketed to them in an earlier stage of awareness. All right. So let's go to this sheet, okay, in the example. And I put the sheet together for beginners in pickleball marketing. Let's go through different levels of awareness. So in the unaware stage, okay, discover why pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the US. Of course, this is targeted to more of an unaware stage. Now, in this column, which is the pain points, they don't know yet the benefits of pickleball over other sports. Okay, sounds great, pickleball, but why should I play it over the other things that I'm playing? Now, what are the emotional benefits? There can be multitude of ones, right? But it's a relaxed atmosphere, can be a big pull for people. Maybe there's too much pressure in the other things that they're doing, and they just want to have more fun. right? Now, actionable offer, right? Free paddle rental for your first lesson, all right? Objection response. Afraid of competition? Our classes are designed for fun and learning. And then social proof, right? Our beginners love the supportive community. And then call to action, book your first lesson today. So you can see here, really, while this is looking at the different levels of awareness, it's also a content formula for how to use different angles and actually talk about certain things that can actually draw more people into your products and services. Now, let's go to one in the problem-aware stage. Start at your own pace, and there's no pressure to compete, right? So some people may be thinking, this is great to start, but I'm not really competitive. Now, of course, we know that they're probably going to get more competitive and maybe want to do tournaments a little bit later on. But you've also got to understand the stage of which someone's at in their head going, well, that's a sport. Like, I'm not someone that is really into being really competitive. So if you don't know that, then you're not going to know how to market effectively, because that may be a level of resistance that someone has to starting something. So these are very, very important levels, okay? Now let's move on. Actually, let's move across here. Here on the pain points, difficulty meeting new people in a meaningful way, right? So this person, this demographic is someone that they now know about pickleball. They want to go at their own pace. They don't want to compete, and they just want to meet great people, okay? They want it to be relaxed. And then we've got the different offers. And then we don't need to dive into this. Okay, let's move into the next one. Solution aware. Now, notice the language difference, okay? Tailored classes, now they're already aware of the solution, right? They know that they most likely want to do pickleball. Tailored classes for couples looking for a shared activity. So now that they know that they want to play pickleball, maybe that they want to play with their partner. Of course, we see a lot of people playing with their family members, okay? What's an area here of a pain point? Fear of not getting enough attention in large classes, all right? They want to feel connected. Then we've got different offers here, join a loyalty program. And then we've got objections, think it's complicated. You can actually learn the rules in 10 minutes. Here's a video, all right? Then we've got here social proof, which is named the most beginner-friendly program in the city, and learn the basics in just one session, okay? Now let's move down to most aware, okay? Now remember from the 5 stages, all right? They know of your product and service and what it does, but haven't gotten around to purchasing it yet. So now, in this stage, get a roadmap for skill improvement from day one, okay? Difficulty transitioning from other sports. They want to feel connected. Loyalty program. Think it's complicated. Learn the rules in 10 minutes. And then we can see similar calls to action. So what I want you to do as just an exercise, post into the comments and let me know, what stage of awareness right now are you primarily marketing to? All right, that's what I want you to comment. Just comment into the comment section and post which one are you currently marketing to and which level of awareness are you going to put together some content, a campaign around next. So post in the comments, let me know. Now, if you're interested in getting hold of this, and I'm going to be putting together more of these based on levels of awareness for different demographics. This is one for beginners in pickleball. You can actually access this in the Pickleballpreneurs Mastermind. There is a link in the description, and you can actually get access to this sheet. And I'm excited to be able to help you on your pickleball journey, marketing your products and services, impacting more people. All right, I will see you in another video. If you're not already subscribed, hit that button and let's improve your marketing moving forward so that you can change more lives, sell more products, more services, and increase your profit in the pickleball space. This is Simon Lovell, and I'll see you in another video.